Hello, it's me James and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you all working duplication glitches on realms specifically. Now, this is a question I get asked all the time. Does it work on realms? So today I'm just going to make a specific video for all realms users. I do hope that this helps you out, and yeah, let's jump on into the video. For anyone who is still skeptical, yes, we are going to be on the simply survival realm. I'm just going to be on my secondary realm for the first part. Because I haven't got this farm in my world. So the first farm, which I will show you once we load in. Alright, sweet, we have finally loaded in. Yes, I am in creative, but this is a test world, purely for the fact that I've just basically built this in a test world. You can see here, this dupe requires a farm. And I wouldn't say it's a difficult farm to build. You do need to know where some chunks are. As you can see, it goes over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 chunks. You're going to need to know where all 6 chunks are, and this is the farm in question. There is nothing really that difficult to get as far as resources go. I mean, the emeralds can be changed out for copper rods. I'm going to do a new simply survival tutorial on this at some point anyway. But long story short, this is very, very, very OP. You don't even want to run this for too long, or it could potentially lag out your world. All you've got to do once you've got it set up is simply click this switch, and down there what we'll do is get ourselves a spyglass and have a little look. You can see them bouncing up and down. So we are going to essentially just wait here. I almost did it wrong. And we're going to wait, I don't know, a good 30, 40 seconds. You don't want to wait too long because this is very, very, very OP. In fact, I'll turn it off now. And at this stage, all you need to do is save and quit. And then go back onto your realm. And you should, in fact, have duplicated the items. So, like I said, yeah, you want to be very, very careful with this because there is going to be so many items coming towards me. So, you'll see them break. And, yeah, look at all those. It's absolutely insane. Let me just stand here to show you how many I actually start getting in my inventory. And that was just off a few seconds. Now, of course, you can literally dupe any gravity blocks. These are just the ones that I've got on. So, yeah, if you wanted to build this farm, I'm going to put a full tutorial in the description below. For the rest of them, I'm just going to be going on my simply survival realm. Next on the list, we have a sim tick shear farm. I believe that's what it's called. This will essentially shear things, and yeah, you're going to get a lot of produce from this farm. Again, you're not going to want to run this for too long. You don't just get all 16 different colors of wool from this farm. You also can get mushrooms, and I did have a brown mushroom, but yeah, they've all gone out of my world at the minute. I need to get some more, and you can get carved pumpkins as well. This farm is essentially built the exact same regarding the chunks. As you can see, there's no collection system on this specific farm, but yeah, it's really quite simple. All it is dispensers with shears in, and like I said, it is crossed across the chunks. So I've come down here and we are going to start this farm. I haven't got my spyglass on me, so we can't really see much going on. But yeah, we can just stand here. We don't need to log out or anything like that. We can literally just stand here, I don't know, 30, 40 seconds again, a minute, couple of minutes. You don't want to go too long. Again, you don't want to have too many items in your world at the same time. Could potentially cause a lot of lag. So, I'm going to turn it off right now. And I don't know if you saw all that wool kind of jump in the air. It was quite hard to see because I didn't have my spyglass. You can see right here, we've got a huge pile of wool. Oh my god. Literally off that short amount of time as well. That is absolutely insane. So I'm not sure why the pumpkin one didn't work. Maybe the redstone weren't connected properly. Same with that one. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe the redstone's not connected properly, but I'll get these. There is so much wool here. It's going to take me absolutely ages to collect. What I'll do is I'll collect this up and I'll be back. I've just about collected all of the wool. There's one more thing that I want to show you regarding this farm. because you can get so much, you're basically going to have an infinite source of white, grey, and black wool. And what you can actually do with this is sell the wool itself to a shepherd villager, and you will basically have a infinite source of emeralds if you have shepherds in your world. You can only sell certain colors of wool, so make sure you've got all the right ones set up: white, grey, and black. And like I say, you'll have an infinite source of emeralds in your world. Now, I've already done a full tutorial on this farm, and you can find that in the description below. The last farm on this duplication list is this one. Now, this is a duplication farm because there is no fuel required to actually grow this kelp. And to top it off, kelp can be used for quite good things. I would say the best things you can use kelp for is literally to get an infinite source of fuel. So essentially, once you've got this farm up and running, you can literally run it on itself by literally fueling itself infinitely. And once again, there is no bone meal or anything like that required to grow the kelp. It's fully zero tick. And to top it off, once again, if you have the right villager, in this case a butcher villager, you can actually sell these fuel blocks and get yourself even more emeralds. So you've got an infinite source of emeralds as well. Another one. I'm too close. Now, some dupes aren't as OP as other dupes, but still, they can be very, very useful, like this water duplication glitch. All you need is one single bucket of water, and then you come to a area in your world, like, I don't know, we can do it here, and just dig out 2 blocks like this, and essentially, you want to go in like this, and then place a block in front of you. If you do it with a light block, you're obviously going to be able to see better. And then fill it with water, and then now you can essentially get yourself unlimited water. So I'm just going to fill up all of these buckets, and yeah, you can see now I've got unlimited water, and it's as simple as that. This sort of thing is probably useful, I don't know, if you're underground, if you're stuck for water on a sky block or something like that. But it still works on realms, and like I say, it's still pretty useful. This next one is probably, I would say, the best on realms at the moment. To get this one to work, you're going to need 65 of an item you want to duplicate. Now, in some circumstances, it might not work in the overworld for you, and that actually happens to be the case for me. So I'm going to go and head to the nether. You can also do the same if it's not working in the overworld. Now, if it doesn't work in the nether as well, try going to the end. I've also heard that being near other players, that might have an effect on this. So, yeah, just be cautious of that as well. So, I'm going to go in the nether. Oh, yeah, another thing you are going to need is an item to be able to fill your inventory like this. So, that's exactly what I am going to do. Now, we are going to want to throw this singular one on the floor and then fill in that slot. So now essentially we can't even pick that up, but what we're going to do is open our inventory, and we're going to click the 64 and close the inventory at the same time. And if we do it quick enough, we should be able to pick up the item and also hold the 64. So right now I'll just show you. I'm holding the 64 in my hand, and I've actually got the other item on the floor. So I'll do that process again, because I'll have to just reset it quickly. There you go. And now it is as simple as relogging. So you save. You see I've got one item in my inventory right now. You save and quit. Remember what, this is on realms again. And I'm going to jump back onto my realm. And yeah, you will see I have duplicated the items. We now have 2 stacks instead of essentially 1 stack. You see that? And that's exactly how you would duplicate stacked items. Again, I'm just going to keep my ones though. They're pretty easy to make. Next up is pretty much the same as the one that I've just showed you. Although if you add a crafting table to it, you can basically get 9 different stacked items. So what you're going to want to do is put the stacked of the items in the crafting table. So you put the stacks in the crafting table like this. Literally any stacks of items you want. Let me grab that one. And at this stage, I think you've got to fill up your inventory again. I mean, I can just do it with pork chop if not. And then now you literally want to force exit out the game. For me, it's Alt F4. That could be a different way for you on a different device. But there you go. I've just exited out the game. You don't have to wait or anything like this. This is one of the very few, or actually the only exiting out of the game duplication glitch that works on Realms. I have never known one to work like this. But, I mean, potentially something else could come from this. I don't know if anyone's got any ideas. I did think this actually earlier today, so I might test into that. But once we log in, I mean, we just have to wait to sign in again. Sign in. And we are now going to jump back onto Simply Survival. And we will have 9 stacks of items duplicated. So we're going to jump on Simply Survival. And wait for it to load. And like I said, we will have 9 stacks of items duplicated. So if I open my inventory, I'll have all of the 9 stacks of items duplicated. And then if I go in the crafting table as well, we'll have all the stacks there as well. So that one, I would say, is pretty OP. But once again, I only want my own items, so I'm just going to throw these away anyway. I literally don't need them. Last but no means least, we have a smaller dupe, but I mean, it's still pretty useful. I mean, probably for like a dragon egg if you want. It's a gravity block duplication glitch, but it's nowhere near as powerful as the other one. Basically, you need a drip leaf. Grab yourself a lever to lock the drip leaf, and you're also going to place your gravity block on top of that drip leaf. Now, at this stage, you've got a couple of things you can do. You could essentially save and quit or go through your nether portal. It's entirely up to you. I'm just going to save and quit. I think it's a little bit faster. I mean, you can have a system set up where it automatically puts you through the nether portal. So, yeah, I mean, that would work as well. I've got a video on that on my channel. But as you can see, oh, there is the duplicated egg. Sometimes it kind of breaks on top. On this occasion, it hasn't. And then with this one as well, you can literally just rinse and repeat it. So, yeah, you can just go back onto your realm whenever and get all of the duplicated items. Of course, you could bulk this one up if you really wanted to. You see how that one's broke? But yeah, I'm not going to bulk it up. I mean, I get people asking me about how to dupe a dragon egg. Well, there you go. That's probably the easiest way. So there we have it. All the working duplication glitches on Realms. That, my friends, is all I've got time for today. I will catch you on the next one.